if you want to seriously get into tea, you need to learn how to brew Gongfu style. But if you don't have the time or the place to use a Gaiwan or a small teapot, then you might want to check out one of these. What's up, everybody? Eric here from Tea and Tobacco, and today I'm going to show you a Gaiwan alternative that you can use, and you don't need a tea tray, and it's something you might be able to use at work. So let's take a look. All right, everybody. So really, if you want to get into tea, you need to learn how to brew Gongfu style. Now, I did a video recently about using a Gaiwan, but here is an alternative to using a Gaiwan that I think is really cool. And I don't even really know what they're called per se. So really, this brand is Kamjove. It's Kamjove. Basically, it's a Gaiwan, so it's a top brewer, and then it has, the sharing pitcher already built in, and then you can just use a regular coffee cup or anything like that. And I have a coffee mug over here for wastewater, so I don't need a tea tray or anything. So basically, you have this top part which acts as your Gaiwan. You put your tea in here, and then there's a little button when you're ready to pour off the water that drains through a decently fine mesh filter and then down into what is essentially your sharing pitcher, and then you can pour it to your cup. So this one is the TP140. It's 300 mil. So really it's 300 mil for the whole thing, but really the brew size is that 140. So the top is 140 mils. They have a 500, and then they have like a 240 or 250, something like that. So they have a few different sizes. The links are down in the description below if you want to check them out, but it's a really cool little thing. So really, I'll just show you how to use this real quick. It's very simple and easy to use. I am using 7 grams of some ripe pour. This is White 2T Old Reliable. I did a review on this recently, so you can go check that out. But really, so I'm going to do the rinse here like I normally would with a Gaiwan. It's just going to be a quick rinse. So you just push the button and it just flows right down into the bottom there. And since I'm not going to be drinking this is why I have the coffee mug with me. So if you're at work or something, you can just use a coffee mug for your wastewater. And just this particular tea, I'm going to do 2 rinses on, just 2 quick rinses. And then I will do a flash steeping for myself. But it's very cool, and it just goes down below. This is really nice. I've been using this really at night while I'm in bed, reading or, playing on my phone or watching a movie or something. And if my wife wants some tea too, it's a good size for 2 people because it's 140 mil brew volume, so it works out. So it's a very simple thing to use, and yeah, you don't need a tea tray, you don't need any special equipment. Really the only thing you need is a coffee mug for your wastewater and then whatever you're going to be drinking out of, or if you're near the sink for the first couple rinses, you can just toss them down the sink. And then like if you're just by yourself, simple enough, you can just pick out the whole thing and put it right into the cup yourself. And you don't even have to use this little pitcher. It does have little legs on the bottom, so you can set it down while you're, pouring to, if you have 2 people with you. It's a good size for 2 people, probably not so much for any larger, but like I said, they do make it in a whole bunch of different sizes. So really, this is a simple tool you can pick up. You can brew Gongfu style without a tea tray and without a ton of stuff. You just need your hot water and a couple coffee mugs, and you're good to go. And then after you brew your tea, a lot of people like to take the cover off because they don't want it to stew. So one thing that's kind of nice, the button comes out through the cover, so you can really just turn the cover off to the side and hang it off to the side, so you don't have to put it down anywhere. So there's that. Yeah, check it out. It's a really cool instrument, and something you might want to think about picking up. Like I said, description has all the links to a few different sizes that they have off of Amazon. They're 19 to like $30, maybe 35 for the really big one. So there you go. So Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe, comment feedback down below, questions down below. Also, there's a Discord that we're getting a few people in there. Please join us on Discord. The link is down in the description as well. And I will see you next time on Tea and Tobacco. See you guys.